Feral Shadow. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there was a cat named Shadow. Shadow had always been a stray, living on the streets and fending for himself. He had seen the worst of humanity had to offer, and as a result, he had become bitter and distrustful of humans and other cats. He believed that they were all cruel and selfish, and he wanted nothing to do with them. Shadow spent his days wandering the streets, scavenging for food and avoiding contact with humans. He had a rough exterior, and he was not afraid to use his claws and teeth to protect himself. He was a survivor, but he was not happy. He longed for a warm bed, a full belly, and most of all, a loving companion. One day, while wandering through a quiet neighborhood, Shadow came across a kind-looking human. The human was different from the others he had encountered. He had a gentle smile and a kind voice. Shadow was hesitant at first, but something about the human drew him in. The human saw that Shadow was a stray and knew he might run off. He slowly backed into his house and soon returned with a bowl of milk and a warm blanket. Shadow was surprised by the human's kindness, and he allowed him to pet him. The human's touch was gentle and familiar, and Shadow couldn't help but purr. He had never felt such warmth and kindness from a human before. From that day on, Shadow and the human, named Alex, became inseparable. Alex took Shadow in and gave him a warm bed, regular meals, and all the love and attention he could ask for. Shadow was hesitant at first, but he soon realized that he had finally found what he had been missing in his life. He had found a human who cared for him and loved him unconditionally. As Shadow's trust in humans grew, he began to change. His rough exterior softened, and he became more affectionate and playful. He would follow Alex around the house, rubbing against his legs and purring contentedly. He even allowed Alex to dress him in a tiny bow tie, which made Alex laugh and Shadow felt special. Shadow's life with Alex was not without its challenges. He still had moments of distrust and fear, but with Alex's patience and understanding, he was able to overcome them. Alex taught Shadow that not all humans are bad and that love can change everything. Years passed, and Shadow and Alex grew old together. Shadow had lived a long and fulfilling life, surrounded by love and comfort. He knew that he would always be grateful to Alex for rescuing him from the streets and giving him a better life. And as Shadow closed his eyes for the final time, he knew that he had lived a life that was worth living, a life filled with love, trust, and happiness. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe for more and click the notification bell to hear more stories.